Shalom, family. Check this out. The other day, I did a video on the land of Mu, the Motherland Mu. Okay? So this morning, one of the subscribers sent me an article in regards to a COVID variant, Mu. So Chantel Di Donato and her husband, shout out to you both. Thank you very much. Sent this article in regards to a variant, cases of Mu COVID variant that may evade vaccines found in the States. Can you imagine? It's been a day since I did this video on the land of Mu. Let's see. This is the video right here, Children of Mu, right there.
This book, the children.
All right. And then the sister and her husband sent me this article. So let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Perhaps some of you have already heard this about this. I don't really follow the trend with CV. I just know it's here and it's on the certain people gonna get it, and that's just the way it goes. So the World Health Organization, they have a so the acronym is WHO. So they said all viruses, including SARS and COVID virus that causes change over time. So basically they talk about this here, and they've been watching this, okay, for some time, since January 2020, and it poses a risk, a global risk, right? During late 2020, the emergence of variants that pose an increased risk to global public health prompted the characterization of specific variants of interest and variants of concern in order to prioritize global monitoring and research, ultimately to inform the ongoing response to CV. Okay, so they have a whole bunch of gibberish here that they're talking about this variant. So basically what I gathered from this is that this variant is resistant to vaccines. So it's not something to play with. But this is what I want to take your attention to. This chart right here. Okay? This chart, so currently designated variants of concerns. These are variants of concerns, and one of which is Mu, the Mu. But check this out though. WHO stands for the World Health Organization. They have a variant called Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. And they had another variant right here. Currently designated variants of interest. These are charts. Sorry about the other one. These are one. Eta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, and Mu. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. Remember, just did the video, and the sister and her husband sent me this, and they even have the map to show the location where Mu, the Motherland Mu, her children, the Mayans, the Holy Land Mayan, okay, which Enoch was a king of. He was the founder of that city, Mayan. It makes a lot of sense that Enoch will be the founder of this city, right? Because in the natural, right, what you call the spirit, Enoch is Sariel, Archangel Sariel, which is the guardian at the Oaks of Patak, at the portal, Patak Sense portal. He's the guardian of this city, the Motherland Mu. Now, this is what I want you guys to understand. Like I said in the video that I did, this one, right? I said that Eden is coming back to you. You're not going back to Eden. Eden is coming back to you. Why? Because Yahushai, when he returns, that's what he'll do. He'll transform the world back to the world's original state, right? To its beauty, to its strength. Everything's coming back to where it was. So you're not going. It's coming back to you now. There are times on the earth when our people have been taken off the earth. One of which is in Jeremiah 35 with the Rechabites, sons of Jonadab, sons of Rechab. When they didn't want to get down with the get down, they were thrown in prison. And the angel of the Most High came in the night and took them out of there in a chariot and took them to a whole new island. I have several videos on this. Go watch them. Now, the Rechabites, they are not in a different realm. No, they are not. Okay, I usually like to say they are on earth too. There are places on this earth that we don't know about, okay? We have no clue about the places, everything here. We don't know. We haven't been around that much. We don't know all the different portals, all the different places on the earth, right? I'm going to take you back to this. The Rechabites, as I like to say, were taken to earth too. They were taken to another place on this earth that is not accessible by boat, by airplane. A portal have to be opened for you to get there, right? Because if you read the story in the pseudepigrapha, which I explained in the videos I did, you'll see that a portal was open. They were taken there by way of trees that came out of nowhere and stuff like that, right? Go read it, pseudepigrapha, or go watch the videos. So there are plenty of times where people were taken off this earth or this temporal side of the earth that we know of, and were taken to another part of the earth that we don't know of, right? Because we don't know the earth. We only know what they present to us. So the Father has different portals and different parts where he can take his people whenever he chooses. Remember, I tell you, not everyone who's missing has been kidnapped. Not everybody who's missing is dead. Some people are just taken off this earth and taken to a whole new section, right? So when you go to these places, the other places, you become an immortal mortal, right? Your body is purified. You live a long life, like the Rechabites say to you. We don't know how old we are. We don't know how long we live. We live a very long time, and they call us over here the people who live in the world of vanity. It's a beautiful read. Go check it out. They say we live a very long time. We don't know how long we live, but we live a very long time. We are purified. Our bodies, we don't crave for anything. We pray at the ninth hour. We have our food at the ninth hour, and we eat only what we need. We get sweet waters that come from the roots of the trees. When we need to eat, the food just appears. The water just appears. They marry, and they only have 2 children, one for consecration to the Most High and the other one for reproduction. And when they die, their soul does not grieve leaving the body. Actually, the angels of the Most High come to them, to the elders, and they have a beautiful ceremony, and they guide the soul out of the body. And the angels say to the soul, "Oh, pure soul, your creator is calling you back to him." It's a beautiful thing. So I would just deviate it to tell you this. There are places on the earth that we have no clue about. And some of you will be taken there. I've seen this place in my dream several times. Whether I've been there or not in the flesh, I don't know. But I've had several visions where I've been in places I've never been to. Whether I was in the body or out of the body, I'll tell you like Paul says, I don't know. Or John went up to the 3rd heaven. Whether he was in the body or he was out of the body, he said you don't know. But Paul also went to the 3rd heaven. When you go to the law scriptures, the Nag Hammadi, I have another book here called the Other Bible. When you go to the Other Bible or the Nag Hammadi, there is the Apocalypse of Paul or the Testament of Paul. One of those two. Paul was taken to the 3rd heaven. Paul went to see the city of Christ in the 3rd heaven. And when he reached to the 3rd heaven, who did he see? He saw Abraham, he saw Isaac, he saw Jacob, he saw Yatzikad, he saw Nabal. He was greeted by Mary, the mother of Yahushai. He saw Job. He saw all the great ones. He saw Moses. He saw all the great ones that dwell. He saw the city of Enoch. They live in the city of Christ. You know what I'm saying? The heavenly Jerusalem. So Paul was taken to the third heaven, and he was revered. You know, they give Paul mad props because a lot of people that was testifying on behalf of Paul when he went up to the third heaven, they say, yeah, because of Paul, you know, they were able to live a good life, etc., etc., and they found their way up to paradise. And indeed, Paul writings are, you know, very helpful. So all praises to the Most High. So it's so ironic that these people will come out with this article on Mu just right after I did the video. You know, just right after I did the video on the Land of Mu. There's no coincidence, just like they do for the brothers when they do their videos. Next thing you know, there is an article, something come out, and boom, they're talking about the same thing. But I want to take your attention to this. Currently designated variants of interest. Okay? So these are the variants of interest. They're watching these. With genetic changes that are predicted or known to affect various characteristics such as transmissibility, disease severity, immune, escape, diagnostic, or therapeutic escape. Okay? And identify the cause significant community transmission or multiple CV-19 clusters in multiple countries with increasing relative prevalence alongside increasing number of cases over time or other apparent epidemiological impacts to suggest an emerging risk to global public health. Basically, they're telling you this variants right here, they're about to sink everybody's battleship wherever that they may be found in whatever country they're at. That's exactly what the hell they're saying. But they just want to make it really, really scientific. So ETA, okay? Go all the way to the right. ETA, date of designation, March 17, 2021. This is when they've been monitoring ETA all the way down to Mu, August 2021, which is a couple of days ago, right? But I want to watch this. Why would they call a variant ETA? Why would they call a variant ETA in the Land of Mu? This is Mu, Motherland Mu. No coincidence. I'm going to show you why. Watch this. ETA. So I went and looked up ETA. So let's go here. Let's go down here to the comments. I'm going to show you something before I take you to where I want to take you. I want to take you to the comments that I saw because people were commenting. Okay? People were commenting on these articles. And people were talking about the definitions of the word ETA everywhere. People were like, what up, ETA? Why would you call this ETA? What's going on here? Let me see. People were commenting. Watch this. Somebody said, I can't stand how internet users are not using ETA, for edited to add in their posts. And most of them don't even know it really means estimated time arrival. So she don't even know what it means, right? Check this out. Watch this. January 21st, 2017. Listen to what this person wrote. ETA are black people with kinky hair from the mountain province of the Philippines. They lived there for thousands of years. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is what ETA means. The real meaning of ETA is not no freaking estimated time of arrival. No, because it's being used with this. It's being used with the Land of Mu. The Motherland Mu is being used within these regions here. Okay? So they're saying this, they're sending a message through the name of the variant. So they're saying, oh, ETA, they're talking to these people that live in the mountains. You telling me these people that live in the mountains, away from all of y'all wicked freaking people, they're gonna catch CV? You out of your damn mind. These people survived thousands of years in the mountain against all odds. They're gonna, no. This is, these folks think they're slick. All right? They're always trying to put something on you, but in reality, this came to sink their battleship. ETA are black people with kinky hair from the mountain province of the Philippines. This is what EDA really means. So when they're tracking their tracks and they have this going here, these are really groups of people. EDA is a group of people. Okay, Hebrews, melanated people with kinky hair that live in the mountains. They're talking to you. Where is it? In the land of Mu. So I went further. I said, okay, is this EDA? Who the hell is Iota? You know, you don't really find anything great for Iota. They say Iota means a little bit, not much. There's no truth. See, there is no iota of truth. No truth at all in the story. That's exactly right. There is no truth at all in the story of the World Health Organization trying to associate the kinky hair Hebrew people that live for thousands of years in the mountain with the variant Mu. There's no truth in that. There's no truth. There's no historically correct documentation. There's no facts. Okay, these people are not being forthcoming. They're liars, just like their daddy, the devil. There's no truth. There's no iota of truth. There's no iota of truth, okay, in their story. Okay, that's not gonna help at all. All right? The World Health Organization is lying. Okay, they're trying to, these people in the mountains, they're called a shame. They're set apart. COVID-19 variant in Bogota, Colombia in May. The World Health Organization said that Mu variant responsible for many cases in Colombia. Yeah, because the Most High sends the plague. See, all these nations, Colombia and all that, they were all part of that land, the Great Land Mu. Okay, the Motherland Mu. All these nations were part of that land. You know, let me see. They were all part of that. It stretched way over there. You know, it was in the Pacific. It stretched from America all the way to Asia. It was a huge landmass and everything in between. And you had Atlantis on the other side that came after that. But this was the original land. So anyone that came out of Mu were called the Mayans. Okay? Which wherever they went, if in formed colonies, they were called the Mayans. It didn't matter which direction they went to, they were called the Mayans. So family, this is what I wanted to bring to your attention today. And thank you to that sister and her husband who sent me this information. EDA, kinky hair Hebrews, kinky hair black people from the mountain province of the Philippines. They lived there for thousands of years. These are the people that they don't show you. Let's go. Kinky hair people, black people from the Philippines, right? Kinky hair black people from the Philippines. Let's see, images. There you go. So they're telling you these people who live in the mountains. Okay, let's go back here. So that's a sister right there doing her thing. So telling me these ancient people who live in the mountains, who are set apart, Kodeshem, who ain't got nothing to do with no damn mixing with people. They live on the land. They have a beautiful relationship with the earthly mother angels. They set apart from everyone else. They do their own thing. You mean tell me these kinky hair black folk have to worry about a freaking variant which these wicked people have named this variant the Motherland Mu? Really? Really? No. There's no iota of truth in what they're saying. And it's right there on their chart. It's right there on their chart. The chart says there's no iota of truth in, there you go, iota. There's no iota of truth in their reporting of this. It's a lie. These people, look, if I had to bet my money, they're good. They're good. The Most High loves his people. He's gathering Zion. Okay? He's gathering Zion. Listen, sin causes sickness. Family, don't sin. You may not sin physically with your hands, but you're sinning with your mouth. You're sinning with your thoughts. You're sinning with your mind. You're sinning with your eyes. If you are sick, if something hits you and you get a little sick or whatever, is because you sinning somewhere. Sin causes sickness. This is why Yahushua had great compassion on the people because they didn't know or that they were sinning in ways that they didn't realize. Okay, so he will heal everyone that come to him because he had great compassion, and he will tell them to sin no more. Okay, African natives who originally inhabited. So how confusing is this? If they originally inhabited the Philippines, how the hell can they be African natives? If they are the original of the Philippines, how can they be African native at the same times? You know, that's the confusion of how they write these things. Kinky hair black people from the Philippines. These are they. These are they. Okay? Now, if you want to know all about these groups of people, the Malaysians, the Tahitians, and whatever, Samoans, Hawaiians, you go to Yeshua the Unifier's page. Okay, that brother is the one who break down all the races, not Abdullah. I'm just merely pointing you to the look at our people, man. Beautiful blonde hair, black people. Beautiful kinky hair, black people. This is why we can make anything can come out of us, because these come out of us. You see that right there? You see? Look at that. These are all your people, man. All right, well, look at that. These are your peeps. These are your peeps. Wherever that they may be found. These are all your peeps. You know? Yeah. These are all your peeps. Let me see. Love who you are. Love yourself. Love your skin. Love your hair. No? Love your fro. You know? Love your locks. Love your braids. Love your silly face, man. Love everything about you. Love who you are. Love who you are. Love everything about you. Okay, this is a little crazy. Love that fro. Love it. Love your light skin. Love it. Love everything about you. Everything. All your kinky this, kinky that. Love it. Love your size. Love your thickness. Love it. Okay? Love your freckles. Love everything about you. Love it. The Father sent you here this way. He sent you unique. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're kind. You're loving. You're patient. You are just like your daddy. Remember that. Love it. Don't let these people lie to you. The Most High sends the plagues, and he knows exactly who he's sending the plague to heat. But remember, sin causes sickness. Don't be out here in sin. Cover yourself. Purify yourself by sevens and cover yourself, okay? So this is the article the sister and her husband sent me. And this is the video from the other day.
Children of Mu. So when I woke up this morning, all I heard in my mind was Mawin or Main, 3 Nephi 9. And I heard Atlantis. I said, okay, Father, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the video for you, so this is it right there, family. Yeah. Edda. Black people with kinky hair from the mountain province of the Philippines. They live in the mountains for thousands of years. Thousands of years. You hear that? Okay? All right, family. Shalom. Until next time.